There is a sacred unveiling taking place. A divine shift is moving through the unseen realms, and it has your name written into its very winds. The pain you once carried so heavy it made your bones ache in silence is now the thunder shaking the foundations of those who betrayed you. The ones who thought they could move in darkness without consequence are now standing in the full blaze of divine exposure. Their secrets, their schemes, their hidden cruelty, all of it is coming to the surface, and there is nowhere left for them to hide. Archangel Michael speaks with fire in his voice and justice in his breath. You are not imagining this. What you feel stirring is not wishful thinking. It is truth aligning. It is balance being restored. The one who turned against you, who broke what was sacred between you, who smiled while you suffered, did not escape the watchful eye of heaven. While you wept quietly, carrying the weight of betrayal alone, the angels recorded every moment while they celebrated your silence. Mistaking it for weakness, the divine was preparing your elevation. Now comes the reversal. The betrayal they committed is now their undoing. The trap they set is the snare that entangles their every step. Their confidence is crumbling. Their mask is falling, not in private, but in public, where eyes can see what they truly are. Whispers have turned into voices, and those who once stood beside them are stepping away, unsettled by the truth that now clings to their aura. Their lies are chasing them, showing up in rooms they once controlled. Their charm has faded. Their name is being questioned. Their narrative is no longer believed. Your name, once stained by accusation, is now being honored. In silence, your truth is echoing. In quiet, your spirit is rising. Doors they closed in your face are now swinging open with power and ease. You are being vindicated without shouting. The strength you gathered in solitude is now your shield. You have grown stronger, deeper, and wiser than they ever imagined. They thought your silence meant defeat, but it was the silence of sacred preparation. Heaven does not forget, and now heaven is answering. They are being forced to face their reflection, and it is not kind. The decisions they made so carelessly are now being stitched into every part of their life, and the thread is unraveling everything they once held together. Their peace is gone, their sleep is broken, their heart races at the thought of the truth catching up. And it already has. Every time they try to lie again, something else is exposed. They are spiraling, they are paranoid, they are restless, and all of it is the harvest of the seed they planted in cruelty. You did not have to fight back. The divine took up your case, you stood still, and heaven moved. The energy they gave you is returning doubled and undeniable. The storm they created is swallowing them now, and they cannot breathe under the weight of their own shadow. You were not the problem. They see that now. You were the protection they abused, the peace they took for granted. And now their light has dimmed, their circle has thinned, and no one understands what's wrong with them. But you do. You don't even have to speak. Your silence says more than any words ever could. Your peace is unsettling to them because it speaks to the strength they never saw coming. You are no longer broken by what they did. You are armored by it. What used to hurt you now bows to you. The fire you went through didn't consume you. It refined you. They are watching you. Step into rooms they tried to keep you out of. They hear your name in conversations they were not prepared for. It burns. It stings because they know they lost something holy. They can feel your absence in ways they never expected. You were the calm in their chaos, the light in their darkness. Now they are surrounded by noise, surrounded by regret. Nothing feels clean anymore. not even their happiest memories, because even those moments are stained by what they did to you. And no matter how hard they try to pretend they don't care, their eyes are heavy with guilt. Their smile is a performance. Their spirit is restless. You, on the other hand, are rising not just in the world, but in spirit, in destiny. In divine favor, you are walking on sacred ground. Now you are not just surviving, you are thriving in places where sorrow once reigned. The very energy that tried to destroy you is being transformed into the ground of your restoration. You are stepping into a season of unstoppable elevation, and nothing they do can block what is coming to you. They scroll through the past longing for something pure, but it has all been poisoned by their own actions. They are being haunted by the very energy they once weaponized against you. Meanwhile, you are at peace. You are growing, blossoming, becoming the version of yourself they were never meant to see. The betrayal became your bridge to greatness, and now that bridge is burned behind you, you are not looking back. Their punishment is not your concern. You have released the burden. The divine has handled it. Their regret is their own. Their guilt is their shadow. Their downfall is their lesson. And you are free. You are favored. You are fortified. They will remember you in silence. They will carry your name in their conscience, not with hatred, but with deep, permanent regret. Because no betrayal goes unseen. No pure soul remains unavenged, and divine justice is never late. It is exact. Archangel Michael says you are sealed by sacred protection. Your garden is blooming, and the one who tried to burn it will never set foot on your soil again. Amen. And so the story continues. Not as a repetition of pain, but as the unfolding of divine purpose. What once broke you has now become your foundation. The scars they left behind are no longer open wounds. They are sacred seals of survival. Proof that even the deepest betrayal cannot touch a soul protected by the heavens. You are walking into moments they cannot comprehend. Doors are opening with keys they never held. Opportunities are rising from the very ruins they tried to leave you buried in. You are entering territories reserved for the faithful, for those who endured the crushing weight of injustice and still chose not to become bitter, but better. Archangel Michael whispers now, not warnings, but confirmations. You have passed through the trial. You have endured the wilderness, and now the land before you flows with favor. The very silence you once sat in wondering if anyone saw your pain is now being replaced by voices declaring your victory, some in awe, others in remorse. They watch you now with wide eyes and tight hearts. They wonder how you rose, how your soul still shines after what they did. And the truth they must now face is simple. You were never theirs to destroy. You were always heaven's to protect. Their disbelief in your resilience does not change the fact of it. Your glow is not a comeback, it is a revelation. They are now living under the weight of their own intentions. The lies they spun are circling them, binding tighter each day. The people they convinced are now distancing themselves, not because you said anything, but because energy doesn't lie. What once felt charming now feels cold. What once looked confident now feels like desperation. They are unraveling without your presence, and they don't understand how silence can echo this loud. But you do, because you've learned that justice is not always loud. Sometimes it moves in whispers and shifts in the quiet peeling back of falsehood. And now, truth is standing in full light while their shadows dance without hiding places. You are not who you were in the season of betrayal. You are more refined, more grounded, more powerful. and your spirit, once bruised, now walks with quiet thunder. You no longer need them to admit the truth. Life is doing that for them. Every missed opportunity, every strained relationship, every sleepless night is their soul responding to the imbalance they created. You, however, sleep in peace. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are protected by a grace that can't be manipulated. Your spirit has been lifted above their reach, and the angels stand guard at every door they once tried to shut. You are now walking in destiny, not just recovery. You are no longer returning to what was. You are being called forward into what is divinely ordained. This chapter of your life is sacred. It's not revenge, it's resurrection. You are rising not to prove them wrong, but to prove that what God ordains no hand can destroy. Let them whisper. Let them remember. Let them regret you are too busy becoming everything they said you'd never be. Their betrayal was the soil, but you were the seed. And now you're in full bloom. The story does not end with what they did to you. It continues with what God is doing through you. So keep walking, keep glowing, keep healing. This season is not just about restoration, it is about revelation. Who you are is being revealed. Who they are is being unmasked. And nothing can stop what heaven has already decided. You win. Type Amen. If you receive this and know that something sacred is shifting in your favor, if you feel called, give thanks by sharing, liking, or supporting with a super thanks. Your energy keeps this divine light reaching more hearts. You are loved, you are seen, you are chosen, and the story God is writing for you will end in glory, not grief,